Not a lot of good... Oh, here we go. And a good one. 4 out of 5 for 492. Sold. You are in the door, and a good one. That's a good price for that. Any... Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back with the Farm Manager 2018 Grow Nothing $1 Million Challenge, and we are making meat. Yes, we have finally constructed our meat processing plant. Oh, who's ready for breeding? Oh, goats. Yay, good. Go ahead and get some goats. So we finally constructed our slaughterhouse, and really the issue was not building the slaughterhouse, it was building the plant with cooling. That was where the real money came in, but we finally got both of these built. So we are making meat. We are processing these animals. In fact, we're chopping up a cow right now. Yeah, I know it's grim, but this is a farm. Grim things happen on a farm so we can all eat. So yeah, you guys are all doing that, and hopefully we're not going to run into the weirdness that we had in the last episode where they took all of my cows. Hopefully I have set up the slaughterhouse so they just take above 3. They will leave 3 in the slaughterhouse, in the cow sheds at all time so we can breed some more. So that's ticking along quite nicely. And let's see, what else are you doing in here? You're doing sheep as well, yes. So we're making some mutton at the same time. Perfect. While I'm just sort of, wandering around here, let's see if there's anything worth selling. I do want to make sure, just because I haven't played this in a few days, that I have the meat set on auto sell, because that will go off, even with the plant with cooling, that will go off. I want to make sure that is on auto sell. You get 495 kilograms of cow meat made already, and that's a cool 10 grand. Blam, $10,000 for chopping up a cow. I am 100% okay with that. We have 1,200 liters of cow's milk. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. We'll make more. It's fine. Who's breeding? Please say cows. Nah, it's goats. Okay, well, goats is a good second choice, although at this point I'd actually rather have the sheep. Oh, well, speaking of sheep, the sheep need to be bred as well. Perfect. And the goats need to be bred. All right, so the goats are primarily just producing milk for the goat's cheese. And, and we're selling goats. In fact, we could sell a couple of those guys off. We'll wait for them to get bred. Sheep are breeding. Wow, the breeding thing is just insane now that we have so many animals kicking around. Let's just see if there's any... Yeah, we could sell a couple... Oh, you're actually ready for breeding. All right, well, all of these pens are going to be full pretty darn soon. We could sell a couple of you guys off. So the goats are only producing milk and, well, goats. We are selling whole goats when the pens get full up. So I want to think about already another slaughterhouse. I think, goat's meat is not particularly profitable, but it's more money. It's still more money. And I know, we've had the conversation in the comments section, Emrys, I'm looking in your direction, about what I really need to do in the future, and the answer is nothing at all. I could just happily let this tick by. I could set this on auto sell, walk away, and come back with $1 million, which is the point of the challenge. But I do want to expand this, and that kind of brings me to training. I really want to look at doing the $100,000 annual agricultural school, because it gives access to a lot of other cool training that we can get for animals. Yes, I could just leave this as is, but that's pretty dull. That's dull for you, and it's dull for me. I really want to expand the farm and see what else we can do with all of these critters that we've got kicking around. So, my next plan, before we do anything at all, is we need to get another employee house, because we're a little tight on space, and by tight on space, I mean we don't have any more room for any more employees. Now, it's coming up on winter very, very soon, so don't really want to have a ton of employees kicking around, but if I could get another employee house and another slaughterhouse, I'd be okay with that. That would really be some good money to tick over the winter. And likely what I will do is the same thing I did last winter, which is sort of let the game tick by over the winter and not bother recording that, because it's pretty dull. It's pretty dull. It's just basically me selling things for, 3 to 4 months. So why don't we... Well, let's just do another quick round of selling. And actually, before I do that, let me make sure I have the meat on auto trade. I don't. All right, so auto trade the cow's meat, take whatever you want, just sell everything, and auto trade the mutton, just in case I space out and forget to sell stuff. At least hopefully it won't go off, because the meat does go off fairly quickly. So for instance, if we had, oh, I don't know, give me some meat here. Cow meat, 517 kilograms we've already made since the last time I sold it. That's just insane. That goes off on the 30th of the 11th, and that's in 11 days' time. So yeah, we'll definitely want to keep that on auto sell. There's another 10.5 grand right there. And the mutton, let's sell that off. Mutton, not as much money, but it is money. Sheep need to be bred. Oh, and that's right. Everyone got inseminated down here, so these pens are pretty darn full. Yeah, we can definitely shave off a few goats there. How are you guys doing? 10 out of 15. You're fine. You are fine. You can get shaved off there. Sell a few of you off. How about you? You're 10 out of 15. That's okay. We'll let you be. So that just brought us up to a quick 72K. That's not bad at all. Let's get another employee house down. Could I maybe fit one down here? Because pretty much everyone who works here is going to be working up in this area, in the slaughterhouse. So if I can reduce how far you've got to walk, that's not a bad thing. Oh, no, that's for animals. I want one for people. I know we don't have as many people as we do animals, but we do have some. Could I maybe get that to... Oh, perfect. There we go. Perfect. Right there. Excellent. Build me that, please. And we can actually already afford another slaughterhouse. We can totally afford that, especially if I sold off all that cheese that I see kicking around up there. Sheep cheese, yeah, now we do have more sheep. We are making more sheep cheese. They make that milk super slowly, but more sheep means more cheese. There's 6,600 right there on cow cheese, and another 5,500 on yellow cow cheese. Great. We not only did we pay for the employee house, but we've made our money back and then some. We're actually made more money. So, okay, animals are ready for breeding. Who is it? The sheep? Good. Fine. Fantastic. Do that. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. We're just going to do this. We're going to make another slaughterhouse. We're going to preempt what happened with the cheese issue, which is we had so much milk we couldn't keep up with it. Well, I think we've got so many animals we can't keep up with them too. So double the slaughterhouse equals double the slaughter equals double the meat. That just seems to make a good degree of logical sense. Let's take this path down here and this path over here so everyone can get around where they need to be. Is the employee house built? Yes, it is. All right, slow things down for a second, guys. Did I miss somebody waiting for breeding? Yep, I sure did. Okay, goats. Go ahead and do that. And then I've got another plan for when this is done. So let's just get, let's see, the slaughterhouse takes 3 people. Let's look for someone decent at production but inexpensive. All right, you are 0 out of 5, but you are dirt cheap. 464. You know what? I'll train you, Joshua. That's fine. I will train you. You're 522 at 2 out of 5, but you've got that other skill. Oh, apparently I completed a quest. Yay, me. So I don't need your crop skill or orchard or whatever that is. Let's just see who else is kicking around in here. Not a lot of production people. You're 4 out of 5, but you're kind of pricey at 688. You are exceptionally good at plants and terrible at production. That's not very good, is it? Yeah, not a lot of good contenders here. Let's just see if we can get a quick refresh on that. Yeah, hire me somebody, please. 1 out of 5 for 602. That's terrible. Not a lot of good choices here. Not a lot of good... Oh, here we go. And a good one. 4 out of 5 for 492. Sold. You are in the door, and a good one. That's a good price for that. Anyone else? Nope. Okay, well, we'll just keep one at a time then. And actually, while I'm in here, why don't we bump you up a little bit, Joshua? Actually, we don't have unlimited money. Just hold on. We don't have unlimited money here, so let's not go nuts with the training. How about one more production person, please? You're awesome at production, and you've got high strength, but you're pretty darn expensive. So I'm going to pass on you. Anyone else? Lowry Clark, 699. No. None of these people. 5 out of 5 for 563. That's pretty good. I'm going to take that one. Yeah, 5 out of 5 for 563. That's fair. That's fair. I can live with that price. We are, how close are we to winter? Pretty darn close. All right. Now you can speed it back up to get the slaughterhouse built, please. And not really a whole lot we need to be selling, so that's fine. That can just stay as is. Any of these pens full up? No, no. 12 out of 15 could sell a couple of you. Yep. 9 out of 15, no. 12 out of 15, sell a couple of you. And the cows should never be full up because they're going to constantly take cows to, well, you know, chop them up and sell them as meat. That's kind of the whole point of the slaughterhouse. Okay, you guys need to get into action here. So you, and you all go to work there. Now. What do I actually want to be doing? Well, get on cow meat for a start. So absolutely get on some cow meat. And then I'm going to have a think about, see, goats just really don't produce much money. What I want to look at is pigs. We've never gotten pigs in here. And pigs, in terms of their meat, is pretty good. It's not bad at all. What would it take us? Can we actually do pigs, or do we need the specialized training for that? Pigsty. No, we can do a pigsty. And actually, they're pretty cheap. They're super cheap. 8,400 after all that training we did to reduce the price of, well, buildings. Yeah, okay. And we've got the employee space. We could do it. Let's sort of start plotting this out here. So if I were to do a path, say, from here to here. Good. Okay. And if I wanted to maybe, I don't know, put down a pigsty. Well, do I want to do that now? I don't have a lot of money. But I think we can make up some money pretty soon. Who's breeding? Goats. Yay, goats. I think if we just did a really super quick round of selling here, we could get that. I also, because Emrys had pointed out, I want to make sure we don't have anything in terms of animal food that we're not using. I think I got it all. So, you know, just food that I had brought in that no animals were eating. So I think we're pretty good on that. I don't see anything extra kicking around here. Just somebody eats corn. Somebody must eat corn. I'm sure one of these animals eats corn. So yeah, go ahead and call the inseminator on that, please. And back to the whole selling of the things so we can get some pigs in here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess sell the sheep's cheese, fine. Sell the goat's cheese. I just want a real quick dump of money in here. Oh, 495 units of cow's meat's 10 grand. Absolutely spectacular. And cow cheese, we actually got a fair bit of that. Oh, they must have just taken out the loan payment. I must have missed that up in the corner there because we're back down to no money. All right, well, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Let me just tick it along a tiny little bit and get a little bit more money before I start doing the pigsties. Okay, a few game days later, and we're back up to a little more money. Certainly money where I feel I can afford to put down a pigsty or two. We'll see how that goes. Let's put one, squeeze one right there, right next to the employee house. That's going to smell delightful. Who is breeding now? More goats. I want to have a think about the goats. Do we bother making goat meat? Or should we actually start trading in some goats for sheep? I don't know the answer to that right off the top of my head. If you have an opinion, let me know. And I'm sure you do, Emrys. I'm looking in your direction. Let's get a path going there. And actually, let's just cut this in half right here. And I'll have a think about what's going to live up there. I think definitely another pigsty over here. In fact, we can pretty much put that down right now. Speaking of pigsties, we're going to need somebody to work in there. 0 out of 5. No, you're terrible. 2 out of 5 for 522. I don't hate that. Let's see if there's anyone better kicking around here. You're 0 out of 5. Really, don't put that on your resume, guys. You're 5 out of 5, but you're grossly overpriced at 825. 2 out of 5 for 515. What was the other guy? Because I will train you. I have no problem with that. You were 2 out of 5 for 522. All right, well, the other one is just a teensy bit less expensive. So I'll take your 2 out of 5 at 515. And got a little extra money. So let's just, I don't know, bump you up 2 levels. Oh, to heck with it. Just max you out. Max you out. And you can go work in the pigsty, Molly Cook. And let's get some pigs in there. So, I don't know, give me 4 pigs. Yeah, give me 4 pigs. And then when you know what? Just give me 6. Here's how this is going to go down. Give me 6. Set the slaughterhouse on pig meat. And take above 3. Yeah, take above 3. Boy, I wish we could get more pigs in there. We definitely need the upgraded pigsty for that. And for that, we need to do the $100,000 training. However, I think we could very quickly slap down another pigsty. Goats are breeding. Excellent. Good. Now, what do pigs eat? This is a problem. What do pigs eat? Ooh, a little bit of everything. Well, we've got the corn. Good. So they'll eat the corn. That's fantastic. Wouldn't kill us to get a little bit of variety in here. Maybe some wheat, cabbage, lupine maybe. Yeah, did you just eat all the corn? Did you just literally eat all the corn? Wheat, cabbage, lupine. Yeah, I think we could probably cope with that. Oh boy, hang on. We got a lot of meat we could be selling. We got 563 units of cow's meat in there. Sheep's cheese, we can sit on that. Goat's cheese, sell that. Let's just make our money back from what we just invested. 11,000 in cow meat, thank you. Even the mutton is $3,000. Cow cheese, dump that out the door. Perfect. Perfect. Back up to 46. Okay, let's get some pig food. So let's see, what did you guys like? Wheat? Yeah, you can have some wheat. Give me, I don't know, 2,000 units of that. Oh, that is a little bit pricey, but that's okay. And you liked the corn. What's corn going for these days? Give me, I don't know, 1,000 units of that. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Cabbage, why not? Nobody else eats cabbage. You may as well have some. Nobody likes cabbage. Nobody on the planet likes cabbage. Only the pigs do, apparently. You can have 500 cabbages. There you go. Knock yourself out with that. Okay, back down to 41. I think another pigsty. I think another pigsty in here. Let's get this going. Let's just max this area out. Now, if I put that there, what kind of space is that going to leave me? Might be able to get a couple of wind turbines in there. Go ahead and build that. And let's get an employee for that. Okay, who's breeding? Sheep. Okay, that is fine. So let's get an employee in the pigsty who is decent and cheap. Decent and cheap, please. Decent and cheap. Oh, 4 out of 5 for $4.94. Teddy Burgess, you're in. You are totally in. That's a great price for that skill level. Now, how are you guys doing over here? The pigs specifically. Yeah, you're cranking out pig meat. Okay. So you're going to take above 3. Did you take 3 or did you just take 1? You took 3. Okay. Now, as I recall from playing this in my own time, pigs breed fairly quickly. I mean, not like the chickens. Nobody breeds like the chickens, but I recall pigs breeding fairly quickly. So hopefully that will keep being a very steady supply of, well, bacon, largely, and pork, I guess, the other white meat. But yeah, some bacon and some pork and some, I don't know, ribs, I guess, whatever it is else you get everything from pigs. Pigs are just the greatest meat source. Everybody loves bacon, unlike the cabbages. It's interesting that they take cabbages and turn them into bacon. That's a really magical property of pigs. Yeah, the pigs are already breeding. Like I thought, I think they breed at a fairly good clip. And who else is breeding? The goats. Now, here's the thought I've had about breeding versus meat and whatnot, is the problem with the cow meat is the cows breed very, very slowly. So they've taken all the cows that they're going to take. And we're just not getting any more cows right now until the cows breed, which takes a little while. So what I think I'm going to do is put this plant on some goat meat. Because my thought process behind this is at least it gives them something to do. So, just basically take above 10 in everything. And let's keep going down there. Just go ahead and take what you need to take. Who's breeding? Okay, well, yeah, there's the cows breeding right there. So super, we'll have another cow. But we're not going to be making, although the cow's meat is a lot of money, there is a limit to how much they're going to be able to make at any one point because the cows don't breed as fast as they're getting slaughtered. So, I think there are periods of time where they don't have a heck of a lot to do. I mean, they've got the sheep going on, but if we gave them one more thing to do, that's not a bad thing. Speaking of which, how are you guys doing in here? You're also on cows and you're on pigs, which is... Do you have any pigs? Or are you working on pigs? You got pig meat. Speaking of which, we should put the pig meat on auto sell just to make sure we do that. While we're here, though, go ahead and, dump some stuff. May as well make a little bit of money here. We've made a fair bit of yellow cow cheese. And a fair bit of cow cheese, period. Pig meat, what are we going to get for that? That's at a real high price right now. $3,400 for only, 200 kilograms of it. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. I don't hate that at all. Who is ready for breeding? Please say cows. No, it's the pigs. Okay. Yeah, pigs are pretty quick about that, which is good. I like that. What else could we be doing here while we're basically just sort of ticking time along? Let me get some auto trading set up. So, trade. We need to make sure that we are auto trading the pigs and the goats now. So... Cow meat, got that on auto trade. Excellent. Goat meat. Let's get that on auto trade. Don't think it's going to make us a lot of money, but, it's not no money. And pig meat. There we go. Auto trade that, please. Take as much as you want. Who's breeding? It's the sheep. All right, that's fair. Now, the other thing that I wanted to kind of poke my nose into is seeing what other animals we might potentially want to get in here. I'd ideally like to get turkeys. Turkey meat is not bad. It's usually kind of top of the list in terms of what bird meat is going to do well, but those chicken coops are just huge. Who's breeding? The sheep? Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. So I would love to put some turkeys in here and get some turkey meat, but these things are pretty big for what they're doing. I'll have a think about that. We'll see if that's a way I want to go. Who's breeding? Please say cows. Oh, pigs. All right, there we go. Get some more pigs in there. That's fine. I might just max out on pigs. How many spaces do I have left? I have 3 employees I can put in here. Maybe just do 2 more pigsties right here. With the way I've done that path, is that going to work if I wanted to do that? Looks like it. Yeah, I can. If I wanted to, I can totally get 2 more pigsties in here, and then maybe some more wind turbines. That would not be the dumbest idea that I've had. Build a small frozen food factory? No, we are never going to do that. You know why? We don't grow anything that can be frozen. I don't know why the frozen food factory doesn't also apply to meat. You should be able to make frozen meat in there as well. Yes, cows, please. Get me some more cows. Absolutely get me some more cows. So what was my thought process there? Oh, yeah, wind turbines. Wind turbines. Trying to make the wind turbines pay for the loan payment. And actually, we should kind of take a look at where we're at with that. That's, we've gone through well over a full year. That was a 2-year loan. We actually might be coming to the tail end of that. That would not be bad. We could actually be out of debt. And that is, in case anyone is getting caught up, that is the subset of the challenge, is we cannot be in debt when we reach $1 million. Because otherwise, I could just take out a loan for $1 million and call it a day. Who is breeding, please? Goats. Yay! Sorry I'm sending you guys to slaughter now, but you don't really have any other purpose apart from your milk. So, you may as well be contributing to the farm. Did I miss somebody? Yes, I did. I missed more goats. And did I miss you? No, you're all set. Great. Good. Let's do another wind turbine. Let's do another wind turbine. We've got the money for it. And I'm kind of on a bit of a spending spree before we hit the winter anyway. Because, once winter hits, it's basically going to be me sitting here just sort of casually making sure things are selling and calling the inseminator. So I may as well spend the money I've got knowing that we're going to have a good long time of just ticking money in. Can't really quite get 2 in there with that path. That's fine. That's fine. That can live there. Oh, I wonder if I could have got another beehive thing in there. That's probably even too... That's too small even for that. Okay, that's fine. Wind turbine going up. Who is breeding? It's the pigs. Good. They do seem to be breeding fairly quickly. In fact, it's time for you guys to take... Wait. Did you take all my pigs again? Are we... I know I set that up properly. I'm not sure why you're sometimes taking all the animals from the pen. Because now I got to buy them again. I don't know if this is a glitch or what it is, but we had this problem in the last episode with the cows. I thought it might have been me, but I'm very clear about how I set up the slaughterhouse to take these pigs. They would take above 3. So they took all of them. That's not cool, guys, because now I have to buy... Yeah, there they are right there. They're right in the warehouse. At least make some pig's meat then. I don't know what's up with that. I gotta say, as much as I love Farm Manager 2018, and I absolutely do, it's a deceptively addictive game. It's way more fun than it actually looks like it should be. But this whole take above, and the way that they, take things from areas to move them to other areas, could have been done a heck of a lot better. It could have been less vague and work. Actually work. Do what it's supposed to do. But there it is. Sheep, we've got plenty of those. And I'm going to kind of... Oh, wow. Wow, they just took out the loan payment, and boy, that was a hit. We haven't been that low in money for ages, but we got another wind turbine up. So that's more money in our pockets. I want to do 2 things before we close out, and apparently it's 3 things because we need more sheep. Cool. So I want to do 2 things, which is sell off what we got, just because I don't want us getting in too far of a hole there. Yeah, sell off the sheep's wool. Now that we got tons of sheep, we're actually making some of that. Well, technically the sheep are making the wool, and we're just sort of collecting it. Did we just hit I think we just hit an auto trade. Okay, that's fine. We just hit an auto trade there. Yeah, let me just go out of that. There we go. Call the inseminator on the sheep. And let's just look at, can we look at the loan payment, please? So where are we at with that? We have 165,000 out of 220. So we are actually getting to the tail end of that. We're getting to the tail end of that loan payment. Probably time to take out another loan, because that's the American way. That's absolutely the American way. But no, we are getting to the tail end of that. In fact, probably by the time we get through the winter, and the winter has just hit, we may be almost done with that. But that's what I'm going to do. Did they... Okay, I thought they took all the pigs again. And this one has pigs. Everybody has pigs. Good. All right, y'all have pigs. Excellent. Jeez. Weird glitch or something. Or if I'm doing something wrong, let me know in the comments. But long story short, I'm going to tick through the winter again. Just like we did last year, I'm just going to go through the winter, quietly sell things. I have no intentions of adding anything. I'm just going to accumulate money. So when spring comes and it gets into honey season, I do like those wind turbines, we can go on a little bit more of an expansion. If I magically hit 100,000, which I probably will. It's actually, because I'm not going to be spending anything. It's not going to take long to hit 100K. I will probably, Emrys is probably gnashing his teeth right now, I will probably start the $100,000 annual agricultural school training. Oh, animals are sick. No, deal with that. Thank you. I know I don't need it. We don't need to expand this farm any farther than we have it right now, but that's not interesting. I don't think that's fun. I think we should do the best that we can with this farm. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see you guys in the spring in about 4 game months, and we will pick up some more Farm Manager 2018 Grow Nothing $1 Million Challenge. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.